I love that you have kind of the dynamic didactic approach to, you have a 5-year plan, but you can also be spontaneous and
Absolutely.
be like a nomad, because
I just plan the spontaneity.
like that's so incredible. But it's so incredible because that's me. I'm like, I always have a 5-year plan. And
Yeah.
I look at people like you that can be super spontaneous. Even coming here, my brother is extremely spontaneous. And I just was like, you know what? I've had this trip planned for months. And I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. I have to get up at this time and I have to do this and I have to do this. And then I was just chatting with him and I was like, yeah, I'm going to Boise because I'm the same. I love this town. I love city. It's a city, but I love it so much. And I was just like, hey, do you want to hop on a plane and come with me? And I knew that it was like a 50-50 shot. He did not come.
Okay.
He did not come. But I just am like, oh, but he could do that. And I don't have that like, let's just go. I think I have more of like I don't know if I'm scared, but I think there is a piece of that like fear in it. So if there's someone that's like that too, if they want to adopt this more spontaneity or being more spontaneous in their life in some way, do you have any advice for that?
Yeah. So actually, as a coach, I spend a lot of time talking about fear because most people's default is choosing comfort, which I really believe is driven by fear because we don't know what's in the discomfort, right? People would rather be unhappy than have unpredictable. And so I think first you got to get really clear about what you want, because there has to be a vision compelling enough to endure the unknown, the challenge, the uncertain, right? And so the Camino has been on my bucket list for actually over 15 years. And I think for a long time, I was chasing what I thought impressed other people and made other people happy. And I just realized it wasn't enough. The year I hit 2 million was the year I was the most miserable. Yeah. And it just wasn't enough. So I had to get really clear about what mattered to me, what made me happy, what was success for me. And it's walking the Camino. It's designing my life. But I didn't just wake up and make that happen, right? So it's, if you feel unhappy, if you feel like fear is driving your decisions, what would love look like? What would curiosity look like? If you think about yourself, like it's June 2025 now, if I were to call Hannah in June 2026 and she was committed to love and curiosity and growth, and she said, Hannah, you know, she's calling me present day, like, you would not believe what our life looks like. What would she say? And then build a vision to become that person.